Hello, it's Winnie. First off, I want to apologize for not posting anything recently, especially with my Sims 4 Let's Play. If you have been watching that series, I'm not gonna lie, I've been playing a lot of Sims 2, and it did really suck because my game actually got corrupted and I had to uninstall it, and I unfortunately lost all my, everything that I did, and I was really upset, but I decided not to let it get to me and just started fresh. And not to change the subject, but this window was super infuriating. If you can see that I had such a hard time trying to place this stupid thing. The house that I'm renovating or decorating right now is actually the Oldie's house, and since I was basically redoing all of Pleasantview, I decided that why not give him a house that I presume that they lived in pretty much all their life, even when they were raising Mary Sue. Since they are a bin family, I don't know, it wouldn't really make sense to me that they wouldn't have a house if Mary Sue, is still in Pleasantview. They're technically still in Pleasantview. Why wouldn't they have had a house anyways? So I decided to give him this one and wanted to renovate it to basically show that they have lived here and that Mary Sue grew up in this house. It just makes sense to me. I did have a lot of fun decorating, surprisingly, in The Sims 2. It is totally different than building and decorating in The Sims 4, that's for sure. I had to use so many different cheats. By this point, I have definitely memorized all of them, for the most part at least. So I go throughout the whole house just trying to give it all a coral vibe and somewhat herb oldie, and just make it look like their own quaint little family home. And this is one of the many houses that I decided to start renovating. The next one I did was the Burbs, which are also another bin family. And again, same thing. I felt like, yeah, sure, they're new in town or whatever, but I feel like they definitely give off the vibe that, they saved up to move from Sim City and wanted to make roots in Pleasantview because of family. So I gave them a really nice house too. Since this is basically a redo of me doing Pleasantview, I definitely wanted to go about it a lot differently. Instead of taking a negative of losing all that work that I had put through, I would start this one even better than the last one. Essentially, since it's 25 years later and what the description of Pleasantview says, I decided that Pleasantview is becoming more modernized. So they have more stores, a whole oceanfront filled with apartments and townhouses. There's an H&M. Oh yeah, I ended up moving that stupid window, so all that frustration for no reason. Anyways, the H&M, it was in the bin, so I don't think it's too far-fetched. And it literally was made for Pleasantview. It's called Pleasantview H&M. And since in my Pleasantview I'm making it more modernized, I thought that it fit perfectly. I did add a roller rink. I made I made a bar. I made a church, and I do use mods also in The Sims 2, so I made a welfare office, which I thought was pretty perfect. And it definitely wasn't my idea. I've honestly been watching a lot of Pleasant Sims. I am so addicted to her Sims 2 Let's Play. Even though she made those like a couple years ago, I believe she's still playing them even currently, but she used a welfare office in her game, and I was like, holy shit, that's a great idea. Especially for like Brandy Broke and any other Sims that need financial assistance. That's pretty legit. So I did make a welfare office. I'm also gonna build like a library and stuff. I did make some other Sims for Pleasantview too, so like people flocking to Pleasantview from other places, just like how the Burbs did. One of the Sims that I made, her name is Ronnie, and she moved to Pleasantview and lives in an apartment with her dog. I believe I named the dog Juliet, which I did kind of do that for like paying homage to Veronaville, since there's a Juliet that lives there. I thought it was pretty clever. But I am pretty excited to get this this one started because, like I said, I got so freaking far and the drama was super juicy. My boyfriend doesn't play The Sims and he doesn't really know anything about it, but I was telling him stories and he was like, what the hell is that? That's your video game that you've been playing? And I just think it's really funny. I don't necessarily watch too much TV. Playing The Sims is where I get my drama, and then dishing it out with my best friend. That's, the tea. And I think it's really funny. I love The Sims. I love The Sims 1, The Sims 2, The Sims 3, and The Sims 4. Literally, all of them are really great games. I was too little to play Sims Online, but I remember my mom was addicted to it specifically. The only thing I remember is her always playing with like the pizza kitchen in it, and she made friends and they would all just make pizzas for money, and if they still had The Sims Online, I would probably play it and play it with the pizza kitchen too. My mom is definitely the person who got me into Sims. My mom loved video games. Like, literally, it was like a rule in our house that you had to have some kind of gaming system in your bedroom. Literally, like, I'm not even joking. That was a legitimate rule for growing up. Like, my mom is so obsessed with video games and she wanted me and all my siblings to play. And I definitely thank her for that. Not very many parents do that, like, ever. And I am really thankful too that she bought me a lot of the Sims games. Like, literally every time a new Sims pack came out, she would always buy it. One Sims, the first one, was definitely her game. Sims 2 was absolutely my game. And I was lucky enough that she bought me pretty much all of the packs. I don't think I had many of like the add-ons like IKEA and those ones, but for the most part I did have all of them. I do have the Ultimate Collection here, so that's what I've been playing with, and I literally was having the time of my life playing, which is why I haven't focused any of my attention on The Sims 4 lately. But I will go back to it. I do tend to go between Sims 2, Sims 3, and Sims 4. Currently, in my Sims 3 game, my Sim, she started a family, and I think she has like 5 boys, but yeah, I'm her oldest son is about to go to college with his imaginary friend. Like, his dad helped him bring her to life, and now they're gonna go to college together. But I definitely think that all the Sims games bring their own individuality unfortunately, I do feel like Sims 4 still lacks that whole gameplay, but there are mods for that, and I am for sure thankful for that. And as I was putting custom content and mods into my Sims 2 game, I realized that there are literally so much. Like, it's crazy. I love too how some people have been making conversions. So it's like they're making the Sims 4 conversions for the Sims 2. So I can literally bring objects from Sims 4 to Sims 2, which, since the Sims 2 is from the 2000s, everything is so 90s and so early 2000s. So being able to bring in the modernness from Sims 4, which is a current game, I think is really great. And I really love that about the like modding community and the custom content creators. It's great. I highly recommend that if you do play Sims 2, you should totally totally check out Pleasant Sims website, because that's where I got most of my custom content finds and mods. Like I said, I've been addicted to her Let's Play of The Sims 2, and she definitely uses a lot of really cool ones. So I highly recommend checking out her website, because she lists all of the ones she uses, and they definitely will not let you down. I'll leave a link in the description down below, just in case you want to look at them or put them in your game. If you're a returning viewer, first of all, thank you for enjoying my content and even coming back for more. I really appreciate it. Or if you're new, welcome. I hope you stay for more. If you've seen my Sims 4 creative, my save file video, unfortunately, it's really embarrassing, but you gotta start somewhere. I didn't know how to use my mic, so I apologize about the volume and being shy, but anyways, if you've seen the video, or if you haven't, I recommend you checking it out, even though it's embarrassing. I talk about how I created my Sims 4 save file pretty much based off of the Sims 2 lore, but also any other Sims games. So one example is Sims Herbs. Like I said, I love every Sim game, and I definitely played a lot of the Sims Herbs too on, I think it was DS? Yeah, the DS. I'm gonna go with that one. If you've played that one before and you're familiar with it, they also have other characters in there, and you are a Sim and you're going through the city and you have to do like jobs and stuff like that, make friends. And some of the characters in there I brought into the Sims 4 within that same save file, and I kind of did that in the Sims 2. I'm just like so obsessed with all the Sims stories and Sims lore, which is one of the things that really disappointed me in the Sims 4, and certainly I've seen all over the community it's disappointed a lot of other people. But that is besides the point. Basically, though, that family that I created in The Sims 2 is the Big Bucks family. I do really like them, even though, what's his name? Wow, I forgot his name. Luther L. Big Bucks. Even though he's a big jerk, in a sense, like he's a little rich guy, I thought that would be really suiting for Pleasantview, especially because Dina Caliente is a gold digger, and that, Mortimer is not young and he passes away not too long after they get married. So I feel like she would definitely go for somebody like him, like that's like peak. She made it to the top, and either him or Malcolm Landgrab. But I really wanted Luther. Luther? Yeah, Luther to be implemented into Pleasantview. Him and his dad. In my gameplay that I was playing before it got corrupted, I had them, and I wanted Dina to originally get with Daddy Big Bucks, but Daddy Big Bucks and Luther were like best friends, and I felt really bad having Dina break apart their father-son friendship. Like I couldn't do it. And thankfully, Daddy Big Bucks met Brandy Broke and fell in love with her. It was really funny, but I thought it was quite perfect for Brandy, especially since she lost her husband and still lives in a trailer, has a bunch of kids that she has to take care of because, yeah, she kept having kids. She did have, like, 2 with Don Lothario, the big cheater, pumpkin eater. She had 2 babies with him. She did have to, unfortunately, get rid of the other one just because she was broke and she just couldn't do it, especially in her trailer. But she was supposed to get married to Daddy Big Bucks, and I never got to complete that, unfortunately. But this time, I will persevere if the storyline goes that way again, because who knows what shall happen. But I am excited to find out whether or not it all plays out the exact way that I intended to, or how it ended up before. I'm happy with it either way. Every time I play The Sims, it's always a crazy, interesting story. Not gonna lie, I knew it was gonna be pretty difficult for me to talk for almost 30 minutes, but I'm pretty proud of myself for getting at least this far. I had a piece of cake before recording, and sleepiness hit me like a brick. I don't know if it was because of the cake, or because I cleaned my whole garage today, or because it's almost 10 o'clock where I am right now, or because I'm boring myself. If I'm boring, leave me a comment down below. But I really, really, really wanted to get another video out because I haven't. And recording videos is really fun, even though I'm not used to it yet. I still am pretty shy and standoffish, but I do feel myself getting a lot more confident, I guess. And I really like sharing my Sim stories. Like, I love Sim stories myself, and I hope that, you know, we can share the same love with the dramatic Sim stories that I create, because I live for the Sim drama. I do like playing like Sim families and stuff, but it does get really boring if it's just like, oh, little Susie goes to school and Bob and Eliza have a super happy marriage or whatever. It is a lot more spicier if Bob and Eliza hate each other, you know? Maybe I should make Bob and Eliza in The Sims 2. I feel like when I was custom content shopping, I did see somebody make Bob pancakes. They made his robe and slippers, and they even had him drinking a coffee like the Sims 4 poster has him doing. I thought that was really funny. Do you ever get like, you fall down a hole of custom content shopping and like you're shopping for custom content longer than you're playing the game? That literally happened to me after my game got corrupted. I lost all my custom content, so I went custom content shopping to try and find all the custom content and the mods that I was using prior. And let me tell you, that was really freaking hard, because I just kept finding new things, and I was like, holy shit, I need this, I need this, I need this. And then lo and behold, your folder has like 2,000 items in it, and then you go into the game and you're missing a mesh, and then you have to go through your whole folder to try and find it. And man, doing custom content for The Sims 2 is, man, I freaking hate it. It's so hard for me to stay organized with it. I think I figured out a decent way, but if you know anything about Sims 2 custom content, there are so many files, and I definitely could have found a better way of organizing it. But it is a lot better than what I had, because my downloads folder was the worst, literally the worst. Now it's a little better, not excellent, but better. I don't know what it is about me losing things so often, but that was another thing that I lost was, if you watched my Sims 4 Let's Play with like Dawn and Nina and all of them, in one of the episodes, me and my brother had created like a whole intro, and we were so freaking proud of it. And I freaking deleted it. Like, I was so proud of that thing. He was so proud of that. And I deleted it. And I'm so angry that I did, because I thought it was really cool. I'm sure I can probably try and do it again, but like, how do I keep doing this? My game gets corrupted. Oh, my Sims 3 game also got corrupted. Like, why? Like, why? Anyways, the video is going to be coming to an end soon. If you made it to the end, I really appreciate you watching. Give it a like if you enjoyed this video and me talking. Again, if if I'm boring, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know if which Sims game is your favorite, because mine definitely is The Sims 2 by far. If I can figure out how to do screenshots and stuff, I will leave them at the end. If I don't, I'm really sorry. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed. Subscribe if you do, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.